I was watching a medical video, and it says on MS treatment, you need something to treat you. On MS treatment, you need a medicine that's going to help prevent some of the disabilities 30 years down the road. Oh, you're wasting hand, that's all.
Hey, how you doing, Cindy?
Hey, Bobby. I didn't know you raised your hand for it.
Yeah, I got it.
I,
Yeah.
I've been told not to watch medical and stuff I don't understand.
Mm. I
But
yeah, I got your. Is it, so you next week you're going to get the procedure?
yeah, the ultrasound procedure.
Ah, yeah.
So
So
then they would tell me what's wrong with my stomach then.
what's going on? It's starting a thunderstorm here. You can probably hear it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be starting a thunderstorm here too. Yeah, I heard that.
We're pretty close.
Yeah, we're only like in 2 hours at the most, I
Yeah.
believe. Um, hey, I got air conditioner put in yesterday.
Did you? Oh yeah, I was wondering about that.
Not not in the window. I brought my mom's rolly around.
Oh okay.
I don't know if I told you about that, but I brought my mom's rolly, the portable one. But
Yeah.
it ain't just. It's not just. See, I had a portable one that did heat and air,
Right.
but it was only 8,000 BTUs.
Right.
My mom brought me this thing. Actually, Gerald got him. Got Buddy got upset with me for rolling it, for trying to get it up here on my arm.
Right.
I could have done it. I wouldn't bother him.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he comes there and picks it up, brings it on up here, and sets it down. Well, sitting in the floor and reaching to the counter to the plug-in, don't work. The only place to plug it in is in the kitchen, and the only place to put the exhaust thing
Right.
was in the kitchen.
Well,
So,
you still have that air conditioner that the Multiple Sclerosis Association gave you in the
in the
van, right?
van,
You go in the window. Yeah.
yeah, that gets him up in the window for me. That's the problem. He wants to wait and put it in the window down at the house.
Yeah.
Well, then let's get our asses moved closer. Let's get our butts moved out to the But anyway, my
Okay.
mom, the air conditioner she bought me is one
Right.
of those portable air conditioners. It's
Hmm.
an LG. It's and I've never seen one like it. It's got two drain ports. I don't understand why, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Um, and if I'm not mistaken, Bobby, it is 18,000 BTUs.
That's pretty powerful.
So it's pretty damn heavy and it's pretty damn big. And
Yeah.
the hose on it. Now, see the one that I bought
Hmm.
that had heat and air. The hose is like this. The hose is like this. I mean, well, yeah, the
Is
hose
it
is
is it
huge.
doing the job?
I think so. Somehow it got turned on low though,
Hmm.
and it did get hot in here today. But then again, look how hot it was outside.
Well, yeah, it was
And
pretty hot. I mean, this is the South, Alabama.
but since I turned it up, I turned it down to 70 instead of 73.
Yeah.
And since I turned the fan back on low,
Hmm.
it is 85 degrees, so it went down 5 degrees in here.
Well, it did
But
bring the temperature
Buddy,
down some. Then it's yeah.
well, Buddy busts my bubble and says the temperature might have came down because it's starting to cool off this afternoon. I don't think so because it takes a long time for it to cool off once it reaches 90 degrees in this mobile
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. Well, if
I
it,
really think
I mean, only
the
if
air
it
conditioner.
rains. The only thing that can do that would be rain. Rain would instantly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not raining yet, but
Right.
it's trying to.
Hmm. It did
So I
rain.
think it's
It
going
did
to be
rain
okay.
over here. It did rain over here for a little while. Well, it was trying to. Actually, it didn't rain. It just a storm came through, and I think a tree got hit by lightning close to my house. Really
I
true.
got you.
Yeah. But so
Well,
you playing some songs then?
yeah, I was going to.
Cool.
Just whatever, if you have any requests.
Um,
I
Weird
have
Fishes
any.
by Radiohead.
Oh, that's a good one. I was just playing some sad stuff because I don't feel good. Because I was told
I actually like some
And
of the stuff you were playing. I mean, the stuff you're playing, I'm listening to the lyrics, and it's heart wrenching stuff. I mean, it's just like,
yeah,
yeah,
you said by who?
I don't know,
Radiohead, that's right.
but yeah, I mean, shit.
You said Radiohead, right?
Oh, Radiohead, yeah, Weird Fishes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, some of it's just drill says my music's depressing, but it kind of just lets me know I'm not by myself. And it to me, in some ways, it cheers me up.
Right. I mean, all
And
music. I mean, the lyrics. You pick music where the lyrics are poetry. I mean, because I've heard music where the
yeah,
lyrics are just crap. But yeah, I've listened to some of it, and it's like kind of hard to listen to because it does elicit emotions. But that means it's poetry.
yeah,
So you're listening to music
but
that has poetry as lyrics.
yeah. And some of it I don't know. Some of the music I listen to is like,
Oh, yeah, it's
oh, that
rap
one
stuff.
looks like, or yeah, or just
Get
hold
my
on.
mind on my money and my money on my mind on my money.
Oh, or the political rap stuff. I've been
Oh,
listening
I
to
was
that a
going to
lot
ask you
lately.
about your bass. What do you tune the strings? E and A?
It, the last two strings, yes, I have to look. It's E and A, I think. Yeah, I believe that's right.
Yeah, I was
Whatever
thinking
your last, whatever the last two strings are
last
on your
two or the
bass is
first
what.
two, or yeah, because
And the last two, cause
the last two because they're lighter, I guess. So they would be G and B.
no,
Yeah,
no, you're right. You're right. No, it's the first two.
first two E and A. That's what I
E and A.
thought. I was actually thinking about stuff you could play on a bass with E and A. You could like do a dum 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 dum. See, dum dum
Oh,
dum
well,
dum dum.
did I show you that guy that plays the two-string bass that
No,
has the big face?
no.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, you can play that.
Listen, no, I can't play
Oh,
it, but we're so good. But let me show you that real quick too. I'll open a third window. I'm
okay.
gonna chance this. My computer usually goes, no, you can't broadcast with three windows.
No, no,
I'm gonna get a new computer. I've
you're
been
taxing your
dealing with this
Wi-Fi.
lately, so
You're taxing your Wi-Fi.
I'm actually I'm I'm pushing my internet service, not my internet service. My computer, the memory. It
I
says I'm
got you.
pushing my.
You're
It says
pushing.
It's my computer,
Yeah, pull back,
the
Cindy.
memory or something on my
Cindy,
computer.
pull back, pull back.
Yeah,
Get rid of some tabs. I'm telling
yeah.
you.
I only got three tabs. I can't open more than two tabs usually when I'm
Right.
broadcasting. That's
I
crazy.
got you. No, well, I
But
mean,
hold on just a second.
because they're all taking
I
your
mean, go ahead and
processor
talk.
resources. Yeah, yeah. I mean, every tab you
Yeah.
open is going to half your processor speed in half. So when you
Yeah.
broadcast, yeah, it's going to slow you down by half.
Oh, I
Every
know.
time you open a tab, it's going to be like you put the brakes on a little more in your car while you got the accelerator on at the same time. So yeah.
Hold on.
What's up, just a tip?
Hold on just a second, Bobby. Let me put. Oh,
Okay.
screen share stop. That's good. Um, yeah, give me just a second. We'll go back to that
That's fine. That's fine.
Michigan
I'm
song.
just sitting here, kind of, drinking a little bit.
No, I don't want to play. I'm looking for.
I'm probably going to be
I'm listening
crashing
to
in another hour. Just get up and
oh,
go to work.
somebody will come in. Hi, whoever come in. I'm sorry. I'm looking for something in
It was
particular
just
for
the
us.
tip, Hannah. She came in. What's up,
This
just a
guy
tip?
is crazy as everything, and he wears a pig mask, and he's real famous.
Cool.
And the same guy built his. The same guy built his
Yeah, you're going to that guy. Who was that?
guitar
Cruddy,
is neat.
Cruddy guitar
Kevin
or
from Crappy Guitars.
crappy
Just a
guitars?
second, let me find it.
I want to check this. I want to check that place out because I've gone to pawn shops and I've found guitar pieces in boxes.
I didn't really. I mean, I don't like talking to you, but I just didn't. I put Krabby. Crappy. The name of this company is Crappy Guitars.
Is it with a C or a
But they're
K?
not Crappy Guitars.
Oh, I know. No, I know. They call themselves crappy guitars. That's interesting. Are they locals?
Hold on, let me switch over and see what's going on because I can't hear you.
If they're local here in Alabama, it might be a company I might want to try to. Uh-oh. Refresh. Ah, am I here? No, I'm gone. Ah, crap.
Oh, I see what's wrong for one thing, Bobby. Yippers. Oh, yeah, let me get you back up. I'm sorry.
That's YouNow for you.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Cool. Well, I mean, it
Oh,
goes.
yeah, it does.
It seems like YouNow, if you broadcast for 10, 15, 30 minutes, it's going to do that. Something's going to happen. Something's going to go foobar with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, every time it updates, it does it.
Yeah. I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. Oh, no. You don't want to play yet. Do you hear that song yet?
No, it's
Yeah, we don't
swirling.
want to play
Oh,
yet.
I see it. No, just yeah.
Yeah, hold on just a second. We're going
I
to
got
start from the beginning.
Okay.
For some reason, I don't have any sound.
I can hear it.
I mean, as far, okay, as long as you can hear it.
Oh, I can hear it.
watch it. Always
Yeah.
start my headphones.
Yeah, you've got audio. It can be heard. Interesting. I like the pig mask and the sunglasses.
Oh my gosh, hold on. I'll try it again.
Oh, I can hear it. It's playing.
Yeah, I can hear you. I mean, I can hear you, but it's on my laptop. Now it's okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, hey, that's pretty cool, you know.
Hey, I'll be right back, Bobby.
Okay.
I think you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
I can hear you also.
I'll be right back. Let me go to my settings.
Okay.
Oh, I see what's wrong. I have to turn the voice on for one thing. That eats up a lot of mine. I'm not too bright some days.
Hey man, I'm playing Airbase. Check it out. Can you see my camera? Hey, how you doing, Clowndy? I'm drinking for you. He's not drinking as much as I am, but I'm a puppet. I can get away with it. Fuck, I'll shut you. Sorry. Damn it, Garcia. All right, I'm going to lay down. I'll see you. Good to see you, Clowndy.
What the hell is that? You want to tell me where the hell we're going?
Not ignoring you, Bobby.
We have to live. What does it feel like to be a king?
Maybe I can hear you now.
You can still hear me, right? I can
Yeah,
hear
plenty
you.
of them. Yeah, let's go see.
I'm gonna turn my camera off because it's
Let's
probably
see if I can hear
pulling
you.
bandwidth. All right,
Oh, of course, everything's spinning.
of course.
I know what to do. Close. Hey, I hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you finally. I closed the tab and I can hear you. I
Okay,
must have too. I had 3 tabs open. I guess that was too many.
that's too
Okay.
many. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 tabs is too many. That's crazy. Two's about too many. Anyway, you can hear what the 2 string plays like
Yeah,
when you
yeah. I heard it. I
have a
heard it.
professional.
Yeah.
When you have a professional fan,
Hmm.
yeah, you can make some nice sounds out of it. So
Yeah. And one of these days, if I can drive out there with my guitar, we could do some blues maybe together with your bass and my guitar.
yeah,
I've got an electric guitar also. I just don't play it.
yeah,
I don't play it on here.
I got you. I don't. I need to play mine, but I haven't played it in 3 years.
Pick it up and just
Yeah,
fiddle around with it. You don't even have
I,
you don't even have to plug it into an amp. You can just sit there and just you know.
yeah, practice going up and down doing my scales and stuff.
Mhm.
Um, I got one of those I want to say tunes, but I don't think it's tunes.
Yeah.
It's I something. Girl
iTunes.
bought it. No, no, it's hold on, I'll get it. It's
Okay.
just right here. It's just right. I have a squirrel curio. I do have one girly thing in the house, and it's called a squirrel curio cabinet. Other than
Cur-
that,
Curio
other than
cabinet.
that,
Hmm.
yeah. Other than that, we don't have girly stuff in the house. We have car carts. We have airplanes. We have guitars. We have amplifiers. Yeah, some people make fun of me because we have 2 Model A Ford doors sitting in the
Hey,
kitchen.
it all sounds like heaven to me.
Yeah,
Oh, I'll be right back. I've got to take a quick break myself. I'll be right back.
that's fine. I'll get the stuff.
All right. Oh, now the microphone may still be picking up. I don't know. That's the band.
See if anybody else is. I need to get John's pandas. Nobody else is in here. That's okay. When Bobby gets back, we'll play. We'll wait till he gets. I'm going to get past the commercial.
Man, I feel good. Could be the food I'm eating, or these toys to get my mind right. Or maybe it's peck.
Pause. Oh, I know what to do.
I'm back.
Okay. I wish I knew how to get in touch with John Panda. Or is it John Panda or John something?
Oh,
Um,
oh yeah, yeah. He was in one of our streams. Yeah,
yeah,
John Panda. Yeah, Norwegian, Norway.
yeah, that's what I said.
Hmm.
Yeah, the one that you guys are speaking German pretty well too.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
don't
good.
have his Insta or anything like that.
I don't need it. I'm gonna tell him if he wants mine, he can have it. So,
Yeah.
but mine's just my crown name. So I made it simple. So if somebody wants to find me, they can find me. Now they can't
Mhm.
find me on Facebook so easy. Facebook has my real name. So, uh, what was I doing? Oh, Snapchat. Um,
Well,
Nova came.
you're not. Well, yeah, you're not Clowndy on Insta. You're Cindy Melner. Yeah,
Oh, am I? I still
yeah,
swore it said Clown. I need to change it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
really wanted to be Clowndy777 on my
Yeah, you need to
Instagram.
change that then to your name.
I really thought that's what it said, so
Yeah, it's your real name. It looks like.
I'll go back and change it
Yeah,
soon. 'Cause
definitely.
I wanted my Clowndy name to be there. Only place I wanted my real
Okay.
name was on Instagram.
Right.
I mean, not on Instagram, but Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah.
Because I have,
Well, Facebook is what all the normies use.
yeah,
If,
I
if they
use
don't do
Facebook.
anything else, Insta, Discord, YouNow, Twitter, anything, they do Facebook. My mom does Facebook. The church does Facebook. So everybody's on
Yeah.
Facebook. So I guess that guy, I don't know who the founder of Facebook is, but he knew what he was doing, man. Everybody's on Facebook.
Oh, Zuckerberg, yeah.
Zuckerberg, yeah. Yeah. That was a case where you remembered her name and I didn't remember it. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
ooh, did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's we got lightning, but there's no rain. Oh, it's been lightning like that.
I don't even know if David's locked right now. But,
He was up. He had he's got a stream going, or he had one. I don't know if he's still going, but I'd keep doing yours for a while.
yeah, I was going to list it my 30, my 2 hours or something. I just didn't feel like being part of the.
Oh, yeah. Davo usually does a stream later at night, so he must have gotten off work early or didn't work today.
Oh, he has 2 days off. I
Does
forgot
he?
about that.
That's why he started early. So,
Yes, I forgot all about him.
He's usually not even starting right now.
Yeah, and I see. Yeah, he's live right now.
He's on. Yeah.
And then I wonder if, and then Nova came to my
Ooh, I
live
just
stream.
saw a flash. There it goes.
There it goes. Yep.
I mean, I saw the flash. Yeah. I'm not going to turn my camera on because that's going to bog things down.
Oh no, it's fine.
No. It'll bog things. What I'm saying, the more stuff you put on, like more tabs, you turn your camera on. It's
I
gonna.
got you.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize I had my Trailer Park Boys Steam. Oh, let me turn Steam off altogether.
Oh.
There's a.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let me turn Steam off altogether. I play Trailer Park Boys. There you go. Steam's off. I play Trailer Park Boys on Steam and stuff. And
oh, I got you. Yes.
Joe buys me games on Steam all the time.
I want to get into the games. A friend of mine at work gave me Plague Dogs, or not Plague Dogs, but Reservoir Dogs. That was a game.
Yeah.
Plays in a CD. Yeah, Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
I've never played it before. What I want to get is a USB game controller, which I probably have somewhere. I have friends that have given me stuff, and I've got boxes of crap. So I've got one somewhere.
Yeah.
The problem will be finding it, but I know I have one.
Oh, I understand that because
There's the rain. There's the rain coming and hitting my shed. Oh, it's going to be great tonight. I'm going to have a great night listening to the rain.
You can hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I did have the window open in the kitchen,
Right.
and I had a 2-system fan thing going where it can pull or push, or it can push and pull at the same time.
You're circulating the air in the room.
Yeah, but we took it out and we put my mom. Oh, I didn't finish saying my mom's air conditioner. The thing's so big and stuff, but it has a short cable.
Right.
And
That's what all the girls always told me.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I had to put it up on a table. I went down and got a table and set it on the table so it can reach the outlet because it was too short. So it's just like, but
isn't that a
and then
problem with the
I'm so short that I'm trying to put this.
That's what I told her the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you're gonna have a good storm, Bobby.
Oh, nice. Oh, I had a bunch of holes in the shed, I fix them all up so I can sit in the shed on the nastiest nights. Yeah, I just love it. I love listening to the rain and being out in the thunderstorm. Aren't you worried about getting struck by lightning? Yeah, every day. No, me.
Oh, yeah.
Just sitting in the shed. I'm like, no, I don't care. If I do, I won't feel it right. It's okay. I'll die happy.
My dad got struck 3 times.
Because he's got that big gun, right?
That big gun, I talked about that. But we were sitting inside the SPCA one day, and the lightning, it was a really bad lightning storm in Fort Payne.
Right.
And the lightning ran in, and the telephone that was sitting in between 2 of us just turned black, started smoking. It hit that telephone. Which the room that we were in had a lot of windows and stuff, so they said that's why it was capable of coming through and getting the telephone, or I don't know. Well, I don't know how it works.
Yeah, well, I don't worry too much around it because I counted the pine trees that are in my yard, and we've got a small yard. It's like a quarter of an acre. There are 13 tall pine trees in my yard. So the lightning's got to hit one of those first.
That's what I figured. The lightning's going to hit something tall. Oh yeah, I was under the street light once when it hit the street light.
Oh, we passed the street light just as the lightning hit it. It was crazy. I mean, I was driving, or my wife was driving. All of a sudden, everything just turned blue. Boom, blue. Big flashlight, like in our eyes, right?
Yeah.
And then we heard it. Or then we realized that we heard it because it was so loud we really didn't hear it, and it kind of sunk into our gut and bypassed our eardrums. I mean, that is Jesus. Yeah. That's something.
This is an old light post, and when it hit the light post, it shattered the bulb.
Yeah.
And then the pieces of glass fell down into I had a box of food because I was having to cook. This was when my mother-in-law and my father-in-law were both alive. I was having to cook down at their house because the electric company hadn't got our pole put up yet. It took them 8 months to get us a pole put up. So we went through a whole winter where what we did, we run an extension cord up to our house. Just so we can have a few things on power, you know?
Some electricity, pipe like to cook shit. Yeah, I got you.
Well, I didn't cook things, I just mainly ran a fan because we're the type of people, even in the wintertime, we have to have a fan running to get air moving.
Right.
Mainly the fan and TV, okay? I went down to her house to cook, and that's what I was doing. I had everything in a box, and I was carrying it up to my mobile home. And when I did, right when I got underneath that light, when the light hit, I froze in place because I felt the heat off of it.
I would imagine.
It scared the crap out of me. So I just froze in fear. And then the glass started coming down. And it did cut me, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And,
how close were you to the pole when the lightning hit it? I'm
going to say 15 feet.
Damn.
And it really, I was scared to death because I thought it got me because I felt the heat.
Yeah.
And I really thought it had gotten me. Maybe I might have been closer. I was like right underneath of it. I'll have to take a picture of it so it sometime.
Well, I mean, that's pretty damn close. I mean,
it's too close for comfort. Too close for comfort.
I would imagine it was highly uncomfortable.
And I was like, and all I could think of was, thank God I'm alive, but damn it, I gotta cook dinner again.
Yeah. You're a fucking people pleaser.
It's an I rig too. I rig too.
Almost got killed by lightning, but damn it, I gotta cook dinner. Yeah, that's something
Clowndy.
That's something Clowndy would fucking say.
Yeah.
You crazy bitch.
But I've been kind of getting bad because I've been as somebody says, they've been telling me I've been talking back, standing up for against stuff, and
Well,
not
standing up.
being.
You mean standing up for yourself?
Yeah,
Oh,
sort of, yeah.
they don't like it when you stand up for yourself. Well, you know what you tell them?
Because
Eat a bag of fucking dicks.
they see it as me being feminist.
Yeah, well, fuck.
I'm not a
How they see it, right?
leftist. I'm not a leftist feminist.
No. You're just a person, and you're human, and you're demanding your own fucking human boundaries. You deserve them, and they're fucking narcissists for telling you not to do this because they want you to be a fucking robot. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get.
This person wants me to be one of those trad wives.
What do you want?
A traditional wife.
What do you want?
I don't know. Look, I do believe in that. You know, the man is the final say so and stuff.
Yeah.
And I do believe. I mean, I believe that the man should be taking care of shit. But when the man's not taking care of stuff, then that's when I have to step in and take care of stuff.
Well, so you have to become the man and they're the woman. So
exactly.
Just tell them that. Say, look, okay, I would be a woman if you would be a man, but you're being the woman because I got to step up and do the responsibilities you're supposed to. If you ain't gonna do them, you're the bitch, right?
Yeah, if you're not trimming my walkway so things don't get on me, then I'm going to get out there and I'm going to trim the walkway.
Take care of the
I can do it. I'm not,
Yeah, well, people that demand that you don't be human and just respect your fucking boundaries because you got to rest. You can't be superwoman all the fucking time while everybody else is too depressed to put in your fucking air conditioner. What are you supposed to do? And what are they supposed to think? And when they act like a bitch and you call them a bitch, should they be insulted by that? No. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The street goes both ways.
It should, but not in their mind. They just wanted to go one fucking way, and they want you to feel bad about yourself and do everything also.
Yeah, if you want to call me.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little.
But hey, no, let's. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what my rant is today. My rant today is. I'm watching a medical video and I learned about a MS treatment. Well, it's two MS treatments. There's one called stem cells.
Oh.
Okay. And then there's one called starts with an L. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a infusion you get. You get it for 4 days, Bobby, in 1 year. You get it 4 days in a row.
Okay.
Then you wait to the very next year. Then you get it 3 days.
Okay.
And then you're good. It reboots and it reboots your immune system.
Is this kind of like lymphatic?
Yeah, something like that.
Lymphocytes.
Something. It reboots your immune system, so your immune system's not fighting.
Because you have the lymph node system. A lot of people don't think that, but we have a system that's like lymph nodes.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
It's like water and bacteria. They get all the water, bacterial waste and shit out of your body.
What this does, it makes more of the what they call the COPS cells. The T and B cells are the bad cells. That's the cells that attack my brain.
Okay.
That's the cells that will eat my lining of my wires in my brain. Basically.
Yeah, because was it myelin in your brain?
Yeah,
that's what the myelin sheaves the nerve cells because the nerve cells have to be sheathed in a fatty myelin. So that fatty myelin is eaten by bacteria.
Or by your own immune system. That's what my problem is.
And then your brain cells are exposed and they don't they're not. It's like electrical wire and you take the insulation off.
Yeah, and you can't get a current to go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get a current to go or signal go through it when it goes out.
Gotcha.
But anyway, so what this drug does is it makes more COPS of the good cells that goes, hey, T and B cells, you can't be attacking.
You can't be attacking that. This is part of your body. You got to heal it. I got you. Okay.
So it reboots your immune system. And you'll be rebooted for some people for 20 years, Bobby.
Yeah. Well, and you
And then,
said there's stem cells, so there's stem cell research. There's even
yeah,
people who just have like slight rheumatism. I heard this radio DJ in Montgomery, Joey, on the River Region radio show, where he talks about
yeah,
stem cell therapy. Um, you probably get
yeah,
the 93.1 whatever FM. Um,
yeah,
and he talks about stem cell therapy, and it's working for him. So it's like they take the cell, because stem cells are like, they can be any cell they want to. So if you inject them into your liver, possibly they can become new liver cells. And
exactly.
right.
So it reboots yourself. Yeah, it helps.
They find the cells that can actually grow up again, like they're baby
Yeah.
cells, but they could be anything. Oh, I'm in the heart. I'll become heart cells or muscle cells or whatever. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, stem cell for MS seems to be doing really good. People don't even have MS symptoms that has had the stem cell,
Stem cell
but
treatment seems to be a treatment that is kind of revolutionary, and
it
you can get
is.
stem cells from. See, there's this whole debate about,
I,
because a lot of people, you can get them from aborted fetuses and so forth, and it's like,
yeah,
but
I'm young
you
enough.
also have stem cells in your body, so they're
That's what I was
probably.
going to tell you. I'm young enough. I'm young enough to get them for myself
I got you.
and to reboot my system with my own stem cells.
So
Is
they have a
what this.
procedure where they can go in and find out where your stem cells are and transfer them to places where your body needs new.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
the only thing is the insurance doesn't cover it, and you usually have to. There's only certain states, as far as I know, they might have changed since I did the research, but there's only
Well,
certain states
that's
that
America. That's America. Only rich people can survive and live here.
yeah, or go to Mexico and have it done.
Well, and then
But then
OxyContin is
you,
fentanyl in Mexico, so you got to be careful.
yeah, exactly. Man, I hate that OxyContin stuff. They put me
Well,
on that one time. I'm sitting there thinking, move, finger, move, and it's just like not moving.
well,
The OxyContin
I
stuff
do
don't
know some
want to go
people that are
out.
on Medicare, Medicaid, and they would get. I don't know. It wasn't OxyContin, but I would go over there to get. Um, there was another medication, painkiller. Um, what are some of the other painkillers you can get?
The Norcos, Lortabs,
Lortabs,
Percocets.
Lortabs,
Yeah,
Lortabs. They always had Lortabs, and I would
I
go over
hate
there.
those.
Well, I would go over there when I was feeling like some time where I was working. I knew them. I was close with them. We were doing the rock group and everything, and I'm like, I need half a Lortab because that's all I needed, you know.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I felt good. I felt great. I'm like, okay, I can calm down, you know.
Now that's how I feel about the Percocets are stronger than the Lortabs, is what I've been told,
Yeah,
and they usually don't like to prescribe the Percocets, not unless you've had surgery or something.
right.
But I've been put on Percocets,
Hmm.
and what I do is I take half of one,
Right.
sometimes twice a day, sometimes once a day.
Well, see, now people were
Uh,
asking me, it's like, okay, I know I have high blood pressure, and I know what that every time I go to any doctor that I go to, they always prescribe me amlodipine and hydrochlorothiazide.
yeah, I know
And
that.
I've actually been to doctors, and it's like, oh, what did your last doctor prescribe you? And I'm like, okay, you're a fucking doctor, and you're asking me what did the last doctor prescribe you? It's like, why don't I just fucking Google it? So people are asking me. So hey, I would know people that were on Medicare, Medicaid, and I'd say, hey man, I'll buy amlodipines and hydrochlorothiazides for 50 cents a pill. And when I tell other people, oh, the doctor prescribed you, I said, man, you don't know how many doctors I've been to that would ask me, what did the last doctor prescribe me? And I tell them,
Yeah,
and guess what the doctor would prescribe me after I told him that? The same
something
fucking
told.
thing I told you.
Oh, you think, yeah,
So why shouldn't I just go out there and buy it on the fucking black market street? Right?
yeah,
That's
right.
Alabama.
That's what you're
You
saying.
know, we've
I
both
got
been there.
people when I was on Norcos. The doctor that the pain rehab I was seeing,
Hmm.
they were like, you have to take 4 a day, no matter what.
Right.
And then I got a better doctor, and she said, "You know your pain. Take what you need a day."
Right.
And so when I would go for drug tests, and if the narcotic was low in my system,
Hmm.
she was cool with it because she had told the whoever she reports to. I
That
guess it's
sounds
the
like the motor
FDA.
scooter I sold to.
Yeah, it does sound like a motor scooter.
No, I sold one. I bet it's that. I bet it's their 16-year-old kid who took the muffler off. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know what I have a go kart, and my neighbors are they're kind of loud and stuff. Well, now my new neighbors are, and so I was like, I want to be louder. So I took my go kart and I put a 6-inch pipe for the exhaust. I flared it. I had it flared, so it has more to it than.
Yeah.
But hey, they get out there in that limo and do donuts in the yard. I got to do a video of that for you. That's gonna be so funny.
I'd like to see that.
They get out there and do donuts, or they'll get out there in the Mustang and go up and down the road. We have tar and gravel for a road here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we,
I
we
got
were
you.
very fortunate to get to tar and gravel, but now we've got people out there in Mustangs and all the Corvettes and stuff that
I
are
was
just
going to ask you. Do you live, I mean, you live in a county. I'm not going to ask you to say what city you live in, but DeKalb is the county you live in. I mean, I live in Montgomery County. Okay, yeah. Don't say the city.
Oh no, that's fine.
Of course, everybody knows the city. I live in the same county in the same city.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
do. Yeah, I do. I mean, I actually had a newspaper. I actually bought a newspaper, the Alabama River debacle. I gave it to my mom because she missed the paper, so I said, "Check this out." You remember? So when she was reading that, she's having a happy right now. But I was going to buy the paper because Davo was asking me about it because I lived in Montgomery. I didn't know a damn thing about it until he said something to me. And the next day, it's like, did something happen down near the riverboat? And everybody is telling me their version of the story or whatever, you know.
Well, there's a place. There's a lady that works there in Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Princess Waldo.
Princess
I could laugh. Yeah, Princess Waldo. She works for the government there. Hold on, let me think what it is. It's the person that you call when you can't get. Okay, when you go to buy a gun.
Right.
And they run the background check lady.
Background check, yeah.
And I talk to her a lot because my background was I don't remember. No, my background was.
Well, anyway, yeah.
But for some reason, my buddy's background was messed up, and we had bought those two 22 6-shooters. 22, that's not really
22. That's the varmint gun.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we bought these.
I love. My favorite gun was an HR 22 9-inch 6-shooter. I love that gun. I mean, it was accurate. It's like a little varmint gun, whatever. I just shoot bottles with it. I didn't know when I first got it that you had to clean it because somebody owed me some money and they said, "Here, take this instead of the money I owe you." I said, "That's fine." So I'm working at this place. This is a funny story now. I'm working at a place where they build custom countertops for rich people. When you come in, we make your custom countertop, whether it's Formica, wood, or wood, and if it's wood, we stain it. I was in the staining department where I would stain the wood, and they liked what I did because I did it smoothly, and my stain looked like it was professional. So it's like, man, you can be a stainer. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So all of these guys had like AK-47s and all kinds of stuff, and they said, "Hey, we're going to shoot guns in the back." I'm like, "Oh, I got a gun," because I had my little HR 6-shooter 922 with 22 shorts, right? I didn't even know about rifles. You can shoot rifle long, but I didn't know. I had 50 grain.
Yeah.
So we went in the back, and it's like, okay, I got an AK-47. I got this. Oh, I've got this whatever Magnum, and they're shooting cement blocks and blowing them up. And they're like, "What do you got?" I'm like, "Man, I got my little 22 HR9." So they're kind of laughing. So I said I took a mason jar and put it up like 15 feet away from me, and I put one of those 22 shorts in there, and I hit the mason jar, right, and it went ding. The mason jar barely tipped over, and the 22 bullet bounced off of it. And everybody just laughed their ass off. It was, it was. I hit the jar, but the bullet bounced off the jar.
Really serious?
I didn't break it. Didn't even scratch it. It was like, where did the bullet hit?
I had that to happen too.
It was funny as shit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I gotta remember that.
Oh shit!
I've done that before too.
It bounced off the fucking jar.
Show up with my 22. I have a Colt. I have a Colt 22. I don't know what model or anything. And I love my Colt 22. And everybody's gonna go to the gun range, and I'm just bring my Colt 22. That's all I had at the time. Now's a different story.
Right.
Now, if they say go to the gun range, I'll pull out something really weird and take with me just in case they do that.
Right.
So, but yeah, we had a llama 45, and then we had a Ruger 45,
Right.
and then we have this one thing. It's called a Carbine CZ52 or something like that.
ZZ. Yeah, I know. My friend Donovan, he probably knows. You probably know immediately what that was.
Yeah.
He runs
now,
a forklift at the grocery store.
It's loud. Joel says it don't have much kick. I'd rather shoot the 45 any day than it.
Really?
Or, and Joel's like, why? I look like I wanted to drop it, but I didn't drop it. I'm not going to drop the gun.
Right.
I'm not afraid of guns. There's a picture of me on Facebook, and I'll put it on Instagram too later.
Oh yeah, I'll take a gun and shoot it. Shit.
There's a picture of me when I'm like.
I'm afraid of being on the other end of a gun.
Yeah, no, me too. I don't want to. I do not want to get shot.
Yeah, I don't. If you're gonna shoot me in the head. Get it over with. Just, I don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm looking. I was looking for something.
Okay.
Let me see if. Oh, let me go the other way. I don't know if you can see, but that's me, a little bitty girl.
Well, you might want to end your screen share. Yeah, if you're not gonna play what you're doing, yeah.
Oh yeah, let me end it. We'll play it.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I'll leave it open, but we'll just end it.
Oh yeah.
Now you can see. Now you can be big. Now you can be big.
Yeah.
That's me, a little bitty girl,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's my brother / uncle,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got that pistol on his side, and I'm shooting it at that age because they thought it would be cool. Hey, look at the cars in the background.
So that's you. That's you, and the little kid in your lap is your brother, your little brother.
That's me. That's in his lap.
Oh, you're in his lap. I got you. Okay.
Yeah, that's my 3 uncles, or
Right.
some people. I'm not ashamed to say it. That's my 3 half brothers.
That's fine. Yeah.
We all have the same dad. So
I got you.
we all have different moms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 of them have the same mom, and I have a different mom.
Yeah.
My mom is hold on, let me get this right. My mom has their mom for a mom, and that's
Right.
how they're my uncles.
I
But
got
they're also my half brothers because us 3. Now my mom don't have the same dad as those
Right.
3 and as me, so
Right.
it's not as bad as it could have been.
Well,
I mean, it could have been really bad if it was. And there is.
I mean,
I
it's
will
amazing. It's amazing how you're keeping up with the familial family tree here going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets complicated. You're like, what the heck? How do you know who's who? And yeah, I get it confused sometimes because then when you start,
I mean,
when you get,
ultimately, everybody's people, right? It's like
Yeah.
my daughter. She may or may not be my own. I don't care because my first wife cheated on me. Then she got pregnant, but she hadn't had sex with me for a long time. So in my mind, but my daughter is the best thing that ever happened to me because she is my daughter. Now, she was talking to me one time, saying, "Hey, maybe we should get a gene test or whatever." And I'm kind of laughing it off, like, maybe we don't want to do that, just because of that reason. But it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
She's my daughter. I'm her dad. Now she may have another biological father. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know.
Well, my mom wants to have a DNA test to see if me and her have the same dad.
I mean,
Because in her brain and in her mind,
that shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. See, when you get into shit like that, that shouldn't matter at all. In my mind,
yeah,
that's just
yeah,
me.
exactly.
That's
What
just
does
me.
it matter now?
What does it matter? Because the things you go through, you got to go forward. Fuck what's happened in the past.
Exactly.
That's my whole thing. I'm taking care of my mother right now. Of course, there's issues with our family. She gave her whole fortune away to somebody who just loved to listen to her country stories, and she was kind. And but she's not going to take responsibility for that or even mention. She doesn't even want to talk about it, whatever. Which is fine, but I'm having to figure out just what kind of personality type does she have. I think kind of on some level she doesn't feel guilt, but she feels shame. She's ashamed she allowed something like this to happen, right? But she doesn't really feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
Well,
Gerald's mom, she never felt guilty about saying.
Yeah. I understand.
Buddy's mom.
See, I'm taking care of a woman, possibly but me and Buddy may have a lot of similarities in that respect, right?
Yeah.
So
I think you guys do because
I understand. From what I understand, like you were talking about his depression, I understand his depression, but
I do too.
Oh, you should definitely have depressions because you should have more than he does. He's kind of more healthy body than you are, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I have, and that's the thing that gets me so bad is him and my sister. They're always my sister says depression's not a game. Mental health isn't a game. And then she sent me this thing that said, when your counselor asks you about childhood trauma, and when you've had so much childhood trauma, where do you start? And then she goes, mental health isn't a game. And she's talking to me like I'm a normal person. Like, hey, I had the same life as she did. I didn't make the same choices as she did now.
Right.
So, yeah, she does have a little bit more trauma because she chose to let people do stuff to her that she shouldn't.
That's where it gets all complicated. I hope I hope you look at some of the video. I'm gonna send you some stuff on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
I'm actually studying clinical psychology just to keep my own sanity. Because I'm depressed, right?
Yeah.
I just started looking up. Okay, why am I depressed? How do I get over my depression? But in the process, I've come across other people who were talking about narcissism, family dynamics. It would be very helpful for you because I think, Cindy, you're a people pleaser. You feel like you have to.
That's my problem.
Well, but see, that, right?
Yeah.
So I
put other people's problems before mine, and I'll help them before I'll ask them for help.
Well, in a way, but somehow you do that. I don't know how it is you do that without, because what you're doing is useful, and you probably feel better about yourself because these people don't, because they know they're kind of pieces of shit. They know they should be doing more. You're doing a lot, so that way you feel like you are doing something, and they're not. I don't know.
In their mind, though, one person, we won't say anybody's name, but one person, in their mind, they think they're doing a lot to help me. They think they're doing a whole bunch, trying to be patient and listen to me and deal with me.
Right.
But to me, in my mind, they're not doing shit.
Right. Well, the thing they're being patient in that they're being patient, helping you enough to get you out of the way so you don't.
They they help me physically, like get up off the couch when I can't get up off the couch.
Well, they're able-bodied and you're not, so that should be easy for them.
But I want help with things like walk your butt down and feed the dog and feed the cats that don't even belong to us. Well, they do belong to us now, because mother-in-law died.
Right.
But or hey, why don't you go get me a drink for a change, or somebody says,
Yeah.
that piece of paper's been laying there for a week and you haven't been over and picked it up. Well, you can bend over and pick it up as easy as I can, probably even easier.
My friend Donovan, his mother, he'll come home and it's like he works at the grocery store. And he comes home and his mom is like, she's got diabetes, she doesn't take her medications. He tells me about how his sister comes over to help her sometimes, but she won't even like throw things in the trash can. He's like, at least throw something in the trash can. If it's in the sink, at least wash it. Little stuff like that.
Yeah, don't do this. Oh yeah, you helped. You wadded it up, but guess where it's at? It's on the back of the couch.
Well,
or actually it was on the side of the couch.
Yeah, I mean,
who has to come along and pick all that stuff up? Why don't you?
But that's little.
Start behind me.
But see, the fact that he's even talking about just that little thing, it's like my mom's the same way. She gets so entangled in little bitty things. It's like I'm looking at the bigger picture. I need to get to the doctors. I need to do this. I need to cook. And sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I don't need you to do a running narrative of your life, because my mom's the kind of person who talks all the time. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but she'll get up and it's like she never sits around and just kind of thinks to herself. She's always doing something. She's always busy. And when somebody comes in, she's like, "Oh, hi, how are you doing? Oh, you're sitting here doing this and doing that. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Do you want something to eat too?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want anything to eat. I just need to be left alone. I'm making the coffee. I'm making some breakfast for both of us." Like, "Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean this. Okay, I won't talk to you anymore. All right. Okay, is this okay? What is this thing?" And it's like she just completely ignores the fact that I need stuff, because I'm fixing stuff. And she's got to do a running narrative, But anyway,
I know what you mean. But I'm trying to. Today my big gripe was I'm trying to talk about. All I want to do is talk to my doctor and make sure that I'm being treated for MS for 30 years from now.
Right.
Because you can treat MS symptoms now, but if you don't treat it really aggressively and treat it for 30 years from now, then 30 years comes, you're gonna have some kind of disability.
Well, you want to have a long conversation with your doctor about what's going on, what's going to happen. Yeah, I understand that. You should have.
But what I'm saying, what I was trying to tell this certain person was, I want to talk to my doctor and help me remember, because if I'm going to be treated for MS, I want it to be the aggressive treatment, because it will help you 30 years from now and not just now.
You don't want just a patch-up treatment. You want the aggressive treatment. I understand. I'd be the same way. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because now I'll tell you, this is the bad side effect. And this is what I was trying to tell him. I said, this is the bad side effect to getting something that treats it aggressively, is the side effects you have right now can be hell. But once you get through it, then you're fine for 20 years.
You want to make sure that there's somebody that's going to be able to take care of you when you are incapacitated, not able to cook, not able to do this. You want to make sure that there's somebody there that's going to be able to pick up the slack. That's what you're saying.
No, I just... Yeah. That's true, but I don't really care about that. I'm also just want to talk about it and say, look, I want to remember that when I go to my doctor's appointment, help me remember that I want to talk to him, make sure I'm getting the aggressive treatment. Or I'm just wanting to rash it out. What do you think about this? What do you think about, I just want to talk to somebody about the different treatments.
My suggestion would be, you figure out what it is you want to do, and you can.
And I'm going to talk to the doctor. I'm going to write a note.
I would talk to your doctor first.
Yeah,
and,
that's
and maybe get this other person, and you and the doctor and this other person all talk together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And that was the thing. Was you watch videos about stuff that you don't understand, and then you come up with all these wild ideas that you want to change your treatment.
Right.
I don't want to change my treatment. What I'm saying is I want to make sure the treatment that I'm receiving is one of the aggressive treatment.
Is one that's correct for you, right? I mean, this is your problem, you know, and yeah.
Hi, you person. George, EMS and XP.
Oh, let me go out to the car real fast. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'm gonna.
That's fine.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
That's cool, Bobby. We'll be here when you get back. There's somebody. I guess that's Jordan. He's already gone anyway, but thank you for the 2 likes. Let me see how I can get Bobby likes. I know there's a way to do this. I see people do it all the time. Just thousand. I know there's a way to do likes. Oh, there. Oh, that's how you do it. You'll just be surprised when he gets back and has 50 likes. That's surprising when he gets back and be like, whoa. But yeah, there's my 30 likes for the day. Haha, Bobby will be surprised when he gets back. I knew there's a way to do that. Just didn't know how. $2,100 fans and 90 fans are from Germany. I think. 53 likes. Whoa. Okay. Let's go play a song on Bobby's. And then when he gets back, we'll play his song. Here. Let's play. I'm gonna play this and then we'll go back to Bobby's song. Bob will be surprised when he gets back.
I'm back. I thought I had an extra.
I just said you'd be
Have you been
surprised.
to Antarctica?
It's more of a tunnel than an entrance.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. See what you think about this one, Bobby.
Okay, I like it already.
It's a silly song, but
Oh, I love silly songs.
yeah, wait till you hear how they do it though. The rider voice are cool. Is it too loud?
No, turn it down just a little.
Okay. I thought it was just a little too loud myself.
Oh, perfect.
She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey. She's my baby, I'm never gonna let her go.
Don't let her go. No.
He ain't been late in a month of Sunday. I caught him once and he was slipping my undies. He ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby, I'm his honey. He's my baby, I'm never gonna let him go.
That's a match made trailer park heaven right there, baby.
There you go. Yeah.
You're making me feel better, Clowndy. I'm actually being amused. I'm feeling better.
That's good. I feel better too, so thank you.
Movies make her horny. She likes ketchup on her scrambled eggs. Swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs.
Oh, yeah.
She takes a licking, it keeps on ticking. She takes a licking, I'm never gonna let her go.
Now, listen to this next part when she starts singing.
Oh, shit.
He's got
There you go.
balls and a big brass monkey, a whacked out widow and a love bug junkie, sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes and he's a howling at the moon.
I
He's
love it.
my baby, I don't mean maybe.
No!
Oh, well.
Wait, it must be 8 o'clock. Oh, it's 8:55. Gerald's playing Fallout. I know how to fix it.
No, you know. Wi-Fi issues. We're sharing Wi-Fi in the Cap County. Can't download when it plays Fallout. I can't play my song by Trailer Box. Burr, burr. Bone it down.
He's my baby and I'm his honey. He's my baby, I'm his honey. He's my baby, I'm never gonna let him go. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna fight our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
She's my baby,
I'm his honey,
she's my baby.
I'm never gonna let you go.
Yeah, it's just a long outro,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm gonna pause it. Well, wait, let's let you see the girl that walks by.
Well, see, you turned your camera off, so that makes the bandwidth better.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's why I know how to. I
It's
know
like
how to
it's
fix
like
it.
it's like closing your tab to make it come back in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew how to fix it. Turn my
Yeah.
camera off. That's how we did it last night. Turn my
So-
camera off, and I didn't.
Oh, you
have
can
any
set your watch
camera.
by he's playing this game or that game. So he plays Fallout.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
a lot of
he
people
plays
play Fortnite. Does he play Fortnite also?
No, he plays Fallout 76 from usually 8 o'clock until 10:30,
Oh, okay.
and then he might come to YouNow for a few minutes,
Ah,
but he normally doesn't. He normally gets right on the phone with, or not the phone, right on Messenger chat,
yeah.
not video chat, but just
Does
chat.
he have a
Not
YouNow?
chat.
What's his YouNow inventory?
Buddy777.
Buddy777. I've never come across Buddy777.
I think you met him the other night. Oh no,
Did
no,
I?
that was Davo. You weren't
Okay.
here. No,
Yeah, I
you
wasn't.
missed him.
I'm actually in a very manic mood. I'm usually not in a mood where I want to like talk to people or even being guested or anything. But
Yeah.
I'm in a very strange mood tonight. I actually feel almost normal.
I
That
got
doesn't
you.
happen very often for me.
Me either.
Yeah.
I'm usually, and I kind of felt bad because. Well, let me tell you this story about the Viagra Boys before I forget.
Oh yeah, please, yeah.
In spite of ourselves,
Hmm.
Gerald says this is our song. Oh, Buddy says this is our song.
Oh, okay.
He says this is our song, but he doesn't drink beer. He drinks vodka,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have a payday. So, and he
In my
doesn't-
opinion, this isn't your song. I would say
no, I don't think
it's
so.
somebody. I've been with people who that would have been our song,
Yeah,
but they ended up throwing me under the wheels of a bus eventually. But it was
Yeah.
a fun fucking ride. I've been in relationships like that. It was a fun fucking ride. But you're not the kind of person to do that to him, so yeah, that's not you guys' song. I would.
Well, he said he thinks it's his song because he hasn't been late in a month of Sundays, and he said I'd sniff your underwear any day, and said I'd do it in front of you if you wanted. I said no, I don't want you to. But anyway, I said go sniff somebody else's underwear. Is what I tell him.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm fine with him sniffing somebody else's.
Yeah,
underwear.
he's probably that guy, but you're not that girl. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but he loves that part. He goes. He said, I love the brass monkey. I'm a brass monkey.
Well, now I was wondering. I mean, okay, you said he's got a lot of depression, right?
Yeah.
But yet he still goes out and gets other tail, and you've actually
no, he doesn't anymore. That was before he went into the severe depression.
Oh, okay.
Before the severe depression, when he just had mental problems as far as being able to go to sleep. We used to hang out. We used to do things, go to town.
Yeah.
I take a camera with me to town, and you will not believe how many booby pictures I have gotten.
Oh, okay.
If they don't show me the boobs to take the picture for myself, they'll at least grab my camera, hold their shirt out, and take the picture for me.
Take the picture for you. I got you.
And they all know they was taking pictures for me,
Yeah.
So it's not like they were taking pictures for him.
Okay. Okay. So this is okay. When you first told me this, so it's a little more complicated story than I pictured. I mean.
Things are different now.
I got you. It's different now because this.
He was scheming.
So he doesn't do this anymore.
No, all he does now is.
All right. I believe it's depression. Yeah.
All he does now is talk to him on the internet.
Okay, I believe it's depression now. I got it because I thought he was still doing that. I'm thinking.
Oh no!
If you're still doing that, you're not depressed because I don't do.
You're lucky. You're lucky if he gets 500. No, not 500. Yeah. I'm lucky if he gets.
I'm not even trying to get laid now. I mean, I don't want to get laid. I mean, I'm that fucking depressed. Fuck. I'm asexual. Fuck. At this point in my fucking life.
Yeah.
My daughter said she's asexual. She said, I said, is that a thing? She says, yeah, that's a thing. You can be asexual.
Yeah. Not interested in either is what I tell them. And when I first was getting, look, everybody thinks I just didn't get sick until 2020. Okay, when 2020 is when I started having relapses.
That's when you first started finding out that you were sick all the time, and it's just out. I got you. Yeah.
And when I was put on certain medications, man.
Yeah.
I went crazy. I bought stuff for myself, and I was more of a sex person than what I had been in years, because of certain medications and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then once I got off those medications, I'm back to my normal self. I'd rather not deal with it. And most of the time, and I'll just be honest with you, most of the time I don't want to deal with it because of my mother. Right. I don't want to end up as a hoe like my mom.
You still have that. You think you're going to become your mother kind of syndrome. Yeah, I got you.
That, and how many people that has tried to do something with me when I was too young.
Oh, okay.
And I have to fight. I beat the shit out of my stepdad one time with a baseball bat.
You've had to kick grown men in the nuts to keep them from putting their peen in your fucking ass.
Yeah, or even just filling me up. And I'm just like, I beat my stepdad up once, and he was the richest stepdad
I will just say this, hashtag not all men do that shit.
Yeah, I know, and I learned that, but I still have, I quench if somebody touches me or gives me a hug.
Oh, I know.
And, even if it's somebody I know, even if it's somebody I know, well, that's my problem. Most of the people I know is the people that was doing this shit to me.
I got
you. But I agree with you. Not all men are like that. Like
well,
when I met
I got kicked out of a fucking cult, and I'll just call it that, for saying hashtag not all men. And they're like, oh, you're a fucking Nazi and a misogynist for even suggesting that maybe not all men are assholes like that, I don't know. But anyway.
My uncle, though, I'm going to tell you, my uncle / stepbrother or half brother,
Right.
He went to prison because he killed his girlfriend in front of me.
That's fucked up.
But he killed her because he didn't mean to. He killed her because he was in a rage. She was spanking me
Hmm.
with a belt, and
Right.
the belt had one of those. You remember the old belts that had
Buckles. Yeah.
the little metal things that would catch in the loops?
So she was punishing you really bad.
Yeah, I was bleeding from where that belt buckle was hitting me on the back,
Well, that's
and
fucked up.
and
Yeah.
he lost his mind, and he beat the living. I mean, he beat her to death in
Well,
front of me.
he killed her because she was abusing a child.
Exactly. Now
Right.
he's the only uncle. He was the only uncle that I had until he came out of prison. That didn't mess with me. Now
Right.
when he came out of prison, he was like, maybe we should be a little bit closer than what we are.
Right. Right.
And
Right. Right.
I was like, no, and
Well,
no, you were
well,
my
he
hero.
came out of prison and he learned a whole new set. I mean,
Yeah,
you
and
send somebody to prison, you send somebody who committed a crime to prison, they come out an educated criminal.
yeah, and when he
That's what
came out,
prisons do. They educate people who commit crimes, and they show them because they're surrounded by other people who know how to do it right, get away with it, and manipulate people on a certain level. So when you send somebody who's committed a crime, maybe a small crime, to prison, the criminal justice
exactly,
system, it's an institution, it's a university to produce criminals, and the people that run this
exactly,
fucking world know this.
yeah.
I'll say
And
that. Yeah.
well, I'll say that I've only had two uncles that didn't bother me.
Right.
Um, and I have a total of seven uncles, 7 or 8 uncles.
Right.
Eight. I have eight. Sorry, I have 8 uncles,
I got
or
you.
eight stepbrothers.
Right.
Um, and two of them is in that picture. One that's holding me, and the short one. The
Right.
tall one I don't like. He's dead. But this is what happened. That tall one and the
Right.
one that went to prison for me.
Hmm.
They got together and they decided to start doing stuff to people, to children and stuff.
Oh shit.
And when one of the daddies caught up with my uncle that went to prison,
Right.
caught up with him,
Right.
he got shoved in front of a train,
Oh,
and that's how he died. He got
fuck.
shoved in front of a train,
Fuck.
and they say that he was drunk and he just fell in front of the train. But that's what they say. The guy never was arrested,
Right.
but
I got you. I got you. He was murdered, and
he
yeah,
was murdered because
they got away with killing his ass.
for
I
the
got
sex ring of the children that they were molesting.
you. Right.
And then my aunt,
Because
that's
he
married
uncovered
to,
that, and so they killed him because he was going to expose him.
exactly, my
Yeah.
aunt that is
That's
married
fucked
to the
up.
one
Hmm.
that wasn't killed,
Right.
she absolutely refuses to believe any of it.
Hmm.
And
Well,
I
that's
just,
that's a human defense. That's a defense that she has.
yeah,
She's not gonna believe
I,
it. She knows it's true, but she doesn't want to believe it because it would fuck her whole life up and what she did with him.
and the thing about this is what's funny. She was sleeping with both of them.
Yeah, I got you.
They don't think us children notice that when two people go off to a bedroom and then you hear sounds that we know what they're doing.
There are so many times where I've come into situations where with women it's like, oh, this is a child from my brother-in-law, whatever, and it's like there's a child in the room, and it's like there are times where I've like, no, I'll come see you later because they're in a hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I've seen shit. I've been around. I've seen after my divorce because I was married when I was 18, well 20, 22. She was 19. We were both too fucking young. We tried to. We did it for 10 years. We had a child, a daughter. She's the best thing, like I said, happened in my life. She may or may not be my own. Because for about a year, my wife wasn't talking to me, but unbeknownst to me, she was talking to lawyers and everything. She got a divorce. There's all kinds of stories I got too. So after that, I went down. I was in the bottom of a ditch. I was hooked on crack. I mean, my next door neighbor after my divorce, he's like, I got some crack here. And I'm like, man, I saw a Time Magazine had an article. I don't know if you remember, but Time Magazine actually had an article where there was a picture of crack rock, and it was a beautiful picture. And it said, oh, if you ever smoke this, you'll never go back. But Time Magazine, I blame Time Magazine for that article in the early 90s showing a picture of crack rock, because this is the same time that whole movie came out about, I don't know what it was, but it was like black neighborhood somewhere where crack rock was being introduced. And yeah. But I said, no, I don't even want to try, right? Because the title said, you'll do this, you'll never do it. But the picture, they framed that picture so it was looked beautiful. So I fucking tried it once. And when I tried it, I looked at it and I said, you motherfucker. Because he knew he had me hooked. So for 2 years, I was smoking crack with this guy, you know, and working 3 jobs just in order to buy the crack. That's when I started doing the crack house run. That's where I saw a part of the world I had never ever fucking seen before. You know, and it's
I seen my mom do a lot of that stuff. You know, I seen her snort cocaine. She took. Oh, we about got killed one night. She took my uncle, my marriage, my aunt,
right,
which is my mom's sister, my aunt, and
right,
her, and then my mom's husband. The
right.
four adults, dumbass adults,
Mm-hmm.
took us to a drug.
The grown people
house.
who were supposed to be adults who were still fucking children.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Took us
you.
6 kids. There were 6 of us. Took
Right.
us to a drug dealer's house.
Right.
And the drug dealer comes out and he pulls his gun when he realizes there's kids.
Yeah.
And because he said these kids can tell on us as easy as
Oh, Jesus
adults.
Christ. Oh, fuck. Okay.
And I was scared. I was
Because this guy was going to shoot. This guy was willing to shoot kids just because they were stupid enough to say this and expose them where the adults would have been smart enough. Don't say this or I'll kill you.
Yeah, my mom though. He finally, my mom and them calmed him down. My mom gave him a blowjob.
Yep.
And he got calmed down enough to where they all 4 went in the house with him.
Yeah.
And then my mom and everybody, all 4 adults that came out was, sniffing.
Yeah,
so
sniffing,
I know what they had sniffed.
They were doing drugs. They went over to his house and they took their fucking children.
Yeah, and they left us in the van. We were in the van. And it scared me so much that I memorized how to get to his house. And this was during the Big Dare program with Ronald Reagan,
Right. Oh,
so I called.
Just say no to drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Yeah, Nancy.
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, I remember that fucking bullshit.
Ass.
Fucking government propaganda bullshit.
Yeah, I know, but I called my counselor and I told my counselor, I said I was almost shot last night.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'm scared to death that my mom's going to get me killed.
Right.
And he said, what happened? And I said, we went to a drug dealer's house. And he said, do you know who the drug dealer was? I said, no, but I can tell you how many turns and stuff it takes from my house to get to his house.
Right.
So he literally wrote down the instructions. Right. And he called the police for me.
Gotcha.
And the police, I don't know how or what, but they went out to talk to him.
Yep.
And they ended up busting him, and he ended up going to prison. But I was glad because I didn't want my mom.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not somebody. All you got to do is go to his house and you got probable cause, and it's like, look, we got a reason. He's gonna fuck up. Yeah.
So they were already investigating. There's one thing.
Once they know that somebody said, okay, we've got somebody that said something. Now we can act. We can't just act against anybody just because we think. But they got to wait for kids or women.
And I was old enough.
Yeah, I got you.
I was old enough that they believed me too. And as soon as the cops knew exactly what house it was,
you're young. You're young. Children aren't going to lie. You're gonna
Is
get.
that the wrong way to
That's
make
why
it?
the drug dealer wanted to shoot the kids because kids don't lie. Adults lie.
Yeah. And I wouldn't have done it if he hadn't pulled the gun out and scared us half to death.
No, I know.
I would have probably just thought my
No, you
mom
did
was
the
a
right
hoe in
fucking
the end.
thing. You did the right fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound like a fucking hero in this fucking situation.
Yeah, so I didn't. I mean, I was scared that my mom was going to take me back to his house.
Right.
That's what I was afraid of.
Right.
And with him already threatening to kill me once, and with all my cousins, I was really afraid for us. And
yeah.
so he didn't threaten to kill my mom and them. He just threatened to kill us kids.
Right. Because
And
the
that's
kids
scary.
are the ones that are going to tell the truth. So yeah,
That's
you
scary,
did
yeah.
the right fucking thing. You probably saved a lot of fucking lives, actually.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Too bad I didn't say my sister. I mean, now my
Mm.
sister went down the same road as my mom. You know,
Yeah.
she went through the drugs, the crack, the cocaine,
Yeah.
the kids before you're 15 years old.
I remember
No.
being late. My girlfriend Angie. She had been married 5 or 6 times before she got with me, and she told me something. I mean, I tried to give her a good life. It's like, I'm divorced. And, with me, she's got 7 kids. The kids came over. I liked them. Whatever. Half the kids said, I don't like my fucking mother. She does this and that. But you seem like a nice guy. I was the one boyfriend. She said, "You know what? You're the one boyfriend I got that I would never file a restraining order against." And that was the nicest thing anybody ever said to me under the circumstances.
Yes.
I remember Angie. I've got photographs of her.
Gotcha.
She was really pretty.
I'm trying to remember if I had any stepdads that was. Well, my current stepdad is the only one that that I have respect for.
Right.
The rest of them, my very first stepdad. I'm talking about my very first.
Right.
I was in a damn. And people go, you can't remember stuff like this. I remember being in some kind of pull-up weddy diaper thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it wasn't a diaper, but I remember wearing something that I could pee in if I had to.
Right. They just put you in something that's like if you got to release your bowels, you can do it, and they don't have to worry about it.
Maybe they did it. Maybe my mom made me wear diapers longer than she should have. But
because she didn't want to have to like fuck with whatever taking you to the bathroom and taking care of you as a child trying to become an adult.
I believe this was 1978, so I would have been 4 years old.
Right.
So yeah, I was too big for a diaper, but I was in something because I pissed whatever it was, and she got mad.
Right.
But my stepdad, that was my mom's first husband.
Right.
And he chased me around the waterbed in Mama's bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
He chased me around the waterbed trying to catch me, trying to feel of me being only 4 years old. And when he caught me, I just peed all over myself and peed all over whatever.
You mean feel on you like in a sexual way?
Yes.
That's fucked up.
I remember him being.
I mean, you weren't even around adults who were like trying to help you.
Yeah, and I went and told my
with your bowels or whatever and so forth. You're just around adult people and your child trying to fuck you. Yeah, I know.
I went and told the one that was holding me. I went and told him about it. You're talking about somebody that got the crap beat out of him, and Mama did leave him. But Mama didn't leave him because of me.
Right.
Mama never did find out why my uncle beat the crap out of him.
Right.
Actually, 2 of my uncles beat the crap out of him for me.
Yeah.
The 2 in that picture, they
good for them.
Shit. And then my dad.
Sounds like he fucking deserved it.
Yeah, and my dad told him, he said, "Look, if you ever touch my daughter or my granddaughter again," he said, "I personally will shoot you with this gun." And he had been known to shoot people with that gun. He shot my Uncle George, the one that's in that picture.
Right.
He shot him.
But in the meantime, they're not really helping you as a child. I mean, you're putting you in these diapers, and they're not trying to get in a good environment for you.
No, my mom was.
They didn't do this for you. See, you're trying to help these fucking adults. Still, these adults didn't do what they needed to do. So you don't need to be so fucking vigilant to protect these fucking pieces of shit.
Exactly. But my mom,
You have Clowndy. You need to take fucking care of yourself and tell people to fuck off. I'm human too. I can't just cook your fucking food. I've got multiple sclerosis, and you want me to cook?
that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, you should. Fuck yeah, you should. God damn it.
I haven't. And that's where it comes into. Didn't your parents ever teach you not to backtalk somebody that's of an authority figure?
Right.
What makes you? What makes you the? I asked. I said, well, what makes you the authority figure?
You know what? I just have.
Because
Let me just posit this. I mean, you and Buddy. I know he has depression, but you have a medical condition, and he seems to be able-bodied. You
yeah,
know?
but he thinks he's not because
Well,
he's
I mean,
convinced
he's
himself.
not mentally able-bodied. I understand depression, and I
Yeah.
understand
Well, I
that
mean,
sometimes you don't want to talk to somebody, but he's able-bodied. He's able to pick up a fucking air conditioner and put it in a goddamn window, right?
yeah.
And it's like
Exactly.
he wants to do it in the house first, but right now you guys ain't living in the house. You're living in the
Yeah.
shed. You may be living in the shed for years. So put the fucking air conditioner in the goddamn shed now.
Yeah,
And then when you move to the house, do that and do that extra work. Or at least make it happen where you both can live in the fucking house. But he doesn't want to do either. He just wants to he just wants
He wants to be left alone.
he wants to be left alone and not do shit.
Yeah.
But yet
And this
have
is,
you there as the old person. He wants to grow old with you. But yet he's
Yeah.
not taking care of you like he should. This is just my opinion. I'm just gonna tell you my fucking opinion.
oh,
I'm just somebody on the fucking internet. I don't know you. I haven't been there. I don't know the
I know, Bobby.
but it sounds like, he needs to like step
Oh, I
up. And I understand. I have to do that for my mother. Look, my mother is dying. She's gonna die here with me at the house. So I have to step up and be the man and take care of her. Yes, because that's where I am. Now I could be somewhere else. My brother's somewhere else. He's taking care of the financials, but I'm here physically taking care of my mother. So I've got to step up. So he needs to step up. He wants you to be the person that's going to be there with him. He needs to take care of you.
Exactly. And he thinks in his mental mind, he thinks he is. But how do you take care of somebody? I'm just going to be honest.
No. He's
You're
just
sitting here. You sit here on this
he's
couch.
doing word salad. He wants you to just agree with the way he wants to do it. He wants to do his thing and have you not say shit and whatever, so he can do his little thing online and shit. I understand.
Yeah, and if he wants to lose weight, okay, he wants to lose weight so he can look good again. But
Now hold on. Wait a minute. He's depressed, and he's actually consciously worried about losing weight to look good again, so he can get more pussy outside of you, because you're not giving him any. There's no depression here. There's no depression. You're being used.
This is
In my opinion, I'm just some guy who hasn't gone out. This is my opinion.
He said he's never been fat and ugly before. Um, yeah, he's gained a lot of weight because for 4 years. See, it started before COVID. For 4 years, when we got arrested,
Right.
did I tell you about? Yeah, we got arrested
I didn't hear
for
about
that stupid. Did I tell you about that? The motion picture movie money.
Oh, okay.
We were using it as an icebreaker, and for Gerald, because to get to know other people in the club, and Gerald was vice president at the time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this motion picture icebreaker club. What is this?
It's money that you can buy on eBay, and
Okay.
on it's got Benjamin Franklin. He's smirking at you, and then when you turn it over the back, the trees are missing, the clouds are missing.
Mm-hmm.
And it says on the front, it says motion picture movie.
Oh,
money
motion picture
operated.
movie. Oh, I had a $20 bill. It was motion picture
Yeah.
movie money. Right.
Okay, well,
It looks like money from a distance using in movies. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had
Gotcha.
been playing with it at one of the RC events.
Okay.
This guy named Wayman, one of our vendors. I gave it to him to buy an airplane with, and he just stuck it in his pocket and gave me the change and was going to let me walk off the airplane. And I go, hey, hold on, you better check that bill again. And he goes, why is that? I trust you. I said, maybe you shouldn't just trust just anybody, even the people you know. And
Oh,
he
you
goes,
mean okay? Oh, wait, hold on. You mean Buddy kind of convinced you to do this
no, I did this just as a
as
funny
a joke?
gag
I
joke.
got you. Okay.
And
All right.
so
Proceed.
our vendor, his name's Wayman the Westbury Rabbit. I
Right.
did it as a joke, and it was
Right.
my joke.
Right.
All Buddy was doing with the money was, here, you want 100? Somebody walk by and they'd grab it. Then they'd come back laughing and hand it back to him.
It's a joke. It's motion picture money. Yeah, I got you.
Okay,
I've seen
but
motion picture money. I had a $20
yeah.
motion picture money bill.
Well, we had 100, a 50, a 20, a 10, and a 5.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And Buddy put it all in his wallet so that way it'd get the new crisp off of it and it looked like it was worn like a
Yeah.
real bill.
Like a real bill.
Well,
I got you. Yeah.
we had fun with it all day. Or we'd
Oh,
throw
I
it
got you.
down and let somebody come along and pick it up and they'd be like, ah!
Mhm.
And then they'd look at it and go,
Motion
throw it back
picture
down.
money. Yeah, gotcha.
It was just something to break the ice and make
Yeah, it was
people
funny.
laugh.
It was a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all jokes and it was just there at the club.
Yeah.
Anyway, so long story short,
Mm-hmm.
after the event was over, we go to the convenience store
Right.
and we get gas, and I
Right.
wanted some chips and stuff.
Right.
And so he reaches in his wallet and he gives me two $100 bills.
Right.
Okay, well, one of them was the motion picture movie money,
Right.
but I'm just going to be honest with you. We have Kegel. Well, it's not Kegel's anymore, but it was Kegel's chicken plant where all the Mexicans work.
Right.
It was break time, so the convenience store is.
I got you. Okay. You
So
used the motion picture money.
Yeah, I stick the money in my pocket,
Right.
and then when it's time for my turn to pay her, I pulled out
The motion picture money.
and I handed it to her, and then I go, hold on, let me change that for the real one. And
Right.
she goes, what? I said, that's my motion picture movie money. That's my prop money. I didn't
Right.
mean to give you that one.
Right.
I said, hand it back to me, please.
Right. Okay.
No, I can't because you've already handed it to me.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay. Well, hold on. You pulled this out accidentally.
yes, because
Okay.
I did not know that
Right.
he gave me. I thought he gave me two $100
I
bills.
got you. He did. He gave you one motion picture and he gave
But
you one real $100 bill.
Yeah, because we had $700.
So you
in
pulled
my
out the
pocket.
fake $100 bill and gave it to her. So
But it's-
after that, it was a big mess and a fiasco, and it looked
And
like
I got arrested.
Gotcha.
And
I
She
got
took
you arrested.
the
I
real
got
one.
you.
She
Okay.
did take the
You
real
told
one.
me this story one time. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, she took the real one and gave me the change. But
Okay.
yet she still held that one and called the police on me.
And called the police and said you were trying to give her a fake one. And it said, oh, but she gave me the real one later. And so,
Yeah.
no, I said, yeah, I got you. It's a misunderstanding because you
It's
guys
all-
were joking at the club, but when you
But
went
it
to
was
the
a
Mexican place, it wasn't a joke. They didn't
It was
perceive
an
it as a
accident.
joke. It was an accident, and so you guys.
Yeah, and it was a blue-haired girl.
But they finally hammered that out, right? As far as it was an accident.
5 years later.
5
Bobby,
years later, yeah, I would imagine.
Because MAPCO wouldn't drop it. MAPCO kept pushing the
Well, of
issue,
course
right?
they would. Well, of course they would, because
Okay.
this is the
They
world.
didn't-
The world is a narcissist. The world
This is
believes
the thing.
everybody. No, I got you.
It's
Yeah.
not illegal to have it in Alabama.
Well, I know.
They arrested.
Well, it's
Douglas.
not illegal. It's not counterfeit money because if you look at it, it says
Yeah.
this is motion picture money. So
Not
it's not
for
counterfeit.
legal tender.
But
it
from
says
a
not-
distance, it looks real. I got
Yeah.
you. But when
But
you
they-
play games like that, shit like that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, but listen to this part though.
Mhm.
Buddy didn't have nothing to do with it. Buddy's outside pumping gas.
Right.
They arrested him and charged him with.
Yeah, but you were with Buddy. You and him were together. They
Yeah,
didn't
but
know
they-
that. I mean, he didn't, but he did because you and him were together. They don't. I mean, people.
But they
get
charged him
fired.
with something.
Well,
They charged him
people
something different.
right, of course they did, just to get him in. Yeah,
Yeah, they charged him.
got you.
Why did they even charged him for the $100 bill? And the $100 bill was not in
Right,
his possession; it
right,
was in my possession.
right.
So they had five felonies against him for forged objects.
I
They
know.
had uh, they had one felony for forged object for me, and then they had me for calling her a bitch. So what was that?
Right,
Misconduct or whatever
right.
in public.
Yeah.
And then, but this is the thing, karma always bites you in the ass. Okay,
Mhm.
this is the thing. She got fired from there later.
Right,
Okay, she goes to another convenience store, and she gets this convenience store ran the cameras 24/7.
right,
Uh, and with all that was on camera too, though.
right. Yeah.
But she knew how to work the camera system to
Hmm.
where she was stealing from Mapco, and Mapco wasn't catching it.
Right,
But Mapco did fire her because things were coming up missing,
right.
and that only
They came
started
up.
after they
Her
hired.
shift was always short.
Yeah, but she
They
finally
said,
went
"Hey,
to
man, look, when she's working, it's always short. When other people are
yeah
working,
inventory
yeah, yeah,
inventory.
yeah, right, 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 right. You know,
Yeah, but she goes to another convenience store
right,
locally,
right.
and she gets caught on camera
Hmm.
handing this stuff out to people
Hmm.
out the back door, selling it to them. She
Well,
got caught stealing money out of the cash register.
we've had people in the meat department get fired for that same shit.
Exactly.
They go out the back door where the dumpster is and they sell the meats to the other people. See, this is what I mean. I talk to people here on YouNow all the time. They think the world is so goddamn simple because they haven't been anywhere but goddamn they get a fucking check and they smoke goddamn dabs all day and they don't know how the fucking real world works. So
Exactly.
you're telling me stories I've been through. You
Yeah.
know, me and you have seen shit. And these
Yeah.
motherfuckers that I talk to on you now haven't seen a goddamn thing. Some of them have, and some of them are like even predatory to youngsters, people not much over 20,
Yeah.
that haven't been anywhere, that have agoraphobia, and they have stayed inside. They don't know how the real fucking world works.
Yeah.
It's like it pisses me off. So
I
right
know.
now I'm being nailed to it. You remember the guy who came in? Anyway, I don't want to go into any of that shit.
The one that was.
Yeah. You remember? Yes, I
Yeah.
don't. Cause, I mean, I had to tell
I
him.
know who you're talking about.
I had to tell him. I went in. He first thing he fucking said was, "You ready to talk?" I said, "You cease and desist this fucking harassment, or I will report you. Fair
Oh
warning."
man.
I popped the fuck out. So
Yeah.
what happened? He doesn't do anything, and the other person is writing some crazy fucked up shit, and I'm recording it. And she doesn't know. I've got camera screenshots. I'm starting to get fucking paranoid about this. I'm screenshotting everything I can fucking get. So she needs to wipe her
Exactly.
fucking ass. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. I've
We
been.
have to watch. We have to watch these newcomers too, because
Oh,
there is.
I'm. You know what? The newcomers are going to figure it out. It's like I
Yeah.
told him one time. I said, "She gonna throw your fucking ass under the wheels of the goddamn bus. You just goddamn wait."
One new person wrote to me last night and said they're thinking about quitting a different app
Right.
because on that app, this girl and her friends lied to him about her age,
Right.
and he on video jerked off to her,
Jesus Christ.
and she turned out to be 15 years old.
Jesus.
And he's telling me this, and I'm like, dude,
Well, you
first
should be
of all,
jerking off.
don't be jerking off on video where somebody can watch you.
You got a fucking public app. You fucking pull your dick out in private and watch lesbian porn,
Or
whatever the hell porn you want to watch.
or if you got to do it, or if you got to do it while she's there, at least do it under the damn desk or table so she
Or go
can't
to
see.
Amigo college chat. Fuck, there's that shit.
Yeah, or
That's all I got in time.
You didn't really have to do it like that in front of her, man. At least do it under the table or
And,
something.
it's like
And
I'll tell you this.
but he's changed. he's changed.
No, that's fine. People change.
He was really bad on us. He was really
I
bad.
got into this app about a year ago because I had been in a cocoon for about 8 years. I would go to work. At the same time, my mom is being embezzled out of money, and I know this is happening in the back of my mind because it's got these young people coming over all the time. Because she's just the kind of person that's like, oh, will you cut the grass? I'm like, it's only 2 inches. Oh, okay. So tomorrow, the next day, I find out she is whoever random person has come up to our house, has cut the grass that didn't need to be cut, and she paid him some money and said, well, I got this guy to cut the grass. And I'm like, okay, I'm come back here. It's your money, whatever. I don't even want to go into all that bullshit. But anyway, I've been through some shit.
Yeah.
And
No,
yeah.
Mike wrote to me and told me about his mother. They got her for $10,000. I'm sure you're familiar with this scam.
Yeah.
We were paving in the neighborhood. We have leftover pavement. We'll like to pave your driveway too.
Right.
And Mike wrote to me and he told me, he said, if they do show up tomorrow, he said, I'm really afraid of what's going to happen. He said, I'm probably going to beat the crap out of him.
Right.
Crap out of him because they took my mom wrote a check today for $10,000 and the job's not finished.
Oh, the guy that came and scammed my mother actually convinced her to take cash out of her fucking IRA.
That's crazy.
No.
But they did show
very
up
crazy. It's very crazy. It's very crazy.
Yeah.
This guy never did anything, but she knew my mother. I don't even want to go into it, but she got scammed out of everything. So I'm here taking care of her. My brother and his wife in Mobile have what do you call that, guardian, where she can't take care of her own fucking money.
The guardianship.
Guardianship. They have
conservatorship or something.
Yeah.
Conservatorship or something like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Where you have to, it's like anyway. But anyway, no, I know it. See, I'm in the middle of all this bullshit that's going on. I just wanted to come up to an app and talk to people.
Yeah.
And have a good time. Well, I met these motherfuckers, and on the top of that, and at work, I had a nervous breakdown because of this motherfucker that came into the chat the other day that I had to tell the fucking cease and desist for the fucking harassment. I actually had a breakdown at work 8 months ago. But anyway, I got over it,
Yeah. I know Gerald's buddy's mom. They were calling her, and she did like 5 Western Unions in one day to them. And they kept telling her, well, we're on your way to Alabama to your residence with a Mercedes and with $50,000 cash.
Right.
We got stopped and we got to pay the speeding ticket.
Right.
Can you send us $500 and something?
$500 to get us out. I mean, this is
and
this is something. It's similar shit. My mom fell for this fucking shit. So he's got some depression. I understand. If he's got depression and something like that happened to his mom, I understand. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well he does, especially when the way his mom died.
Right.
That's why he's so severely depressed, because the way his mom died. She was okay. I'm the one taking care of her because they can't stand each other. Okay.
Right.
He doesn't smoke, which not nothing against people that smoke. So you're cool. I'm talking about smoking cigarettes.
Right.
She smoked 2 packs a day.
Okay.
And because he didn't smoke, she didn't want to hang out with him.
Right.
And he didn't want to hang out with her because she smokes too much.
Right.
But we would go down there every day, knock on the window, get her to come out and sit on the porch with us. But she would come out and sit so long that she'd go, I'm smothering out here. I got to go get me a menthol and go back in.
Mm-hmm.
Because she swore menthol cigarettes helped her smothering.
Right.
But she never opened a window in there, long story.
Right.
So, anyway, one day I walk in there and she's dropping stuff. Like I got her a cup of coffee because she asked me to,
Right.
and I hand her the coffee and she drops it.
Right.
So I go get her another cup of coffee, hand it
Right.
to her. She drops it.
Right.
I'm like, something's wrong.
Right. Right.
So I call the EMTs out
Mm-hmm.
to look at her to see
Right.
what's wrong. They said she overdosed on her uh,
Mm-hmm.
OxyContin
Mm-hmm.
and cough syrup because we
Damn.
found a bottle of cough syrup in the can. They
Right.
said just let her sleep it off. Well,
Right.
she slept for 48 hours,
Right.
and then when she finally woke up, she was seeing pink. Everything was
Right.
pink,
Right.
but she's still able to tell these EMTs because I called the EMTs again.
Right. Uh-huh.
Because she's back to dropping stuff too.
Right.
Something is wrong with her because she
Right.
can't hold anything in her hand.
Right.
So we called the EMTs again. I called them on the third time. I called the EMTs.
Right.
It was because the third time, and each time they're telling her, Phyllis, if you don't want to die, we need to take you to the hospital.
Right.
But as long as she can tell them her birth date and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they legally can't take her.
Right.
On the third time,
Right.
all she could do was say, "My name's Phyllis,"
Right.
and no, 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 no.
Yeah.
She told us she was born in 1918. She told us she was born in 1902.
Right.
Told us all kinds of stuff.
Right.
She couldn't tell us.
Exactly. Well, couldn't they legally take her then? I mean,
They legally took her then.
okay.
Plus
Well, they
her
had to.
ox-
You're right. Mm-hmm.
Her oxygen level was down to 53.
Right. Right. My mom's on oxygen too right now. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she has an oxygen
I
generator.
see something similar happening. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, this is the. But anyway, I
That
want to hear
very
this.
night,
Yeah.
the very night they get her to the emergency room, they call me because Gerald can't handle this. This
Right.
is too much stress. Even though they're not close, it's too much stress for Gerald to make
Well,
decisions.
it was too much stress because they weren't close. He probably hated her fucking.
Yeah, that's
guts.
probably.
It was good that he had you as a backbone.
Yeah, so they call me, can we
Right.
put her on a ventilator? I
Mhm.
said, yes, do whatever you have to do to save her life.
Right. Exactly.
Meanwhile, the EMTs called DHR
Mm-hmm.
because, see, I haven't been in her house
Right.
that much.
Right.
But I did notice that I had to clean out a walkway for the EMTs to get to her
Right.
the first night,
I got
and
you.
then I noticed the cat litter because normally we don't go in our house,
Right.
but she told me she fell, and so
Yeah.
I walked in her house. And
Exactly.
when I do go in her house, I have to change clothes
Right.
as soon as I get back to my house because it smells so bad from
It's so bad. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah.
menthol. And not
She's
only
got
from the
animals in her
cigarettes,
house and shit. I got
but
you.
the
Yeah.
animals. And
Right.
she's been
Gotcha.
putting cat litter
Mhm.
down
Cat litter
for
down.
for
Got
the
you.
dog to
The
pee on,
urine, the pee, and yeah, I got you.
and the poo, and she wasn't cleaning
So
any of this
they
up.
found her dead. I mean, so
No,
yeah.
they didn't find her dead.
Okay.
She would have been dead.
Right.
So I gave them permission to put her on a ventilator.
Put her on a ventilator. Yeah. Yeah.
A week later, we put the trach through. We
Mm-hmm.
put the trach in because you can't stay
Yep.
on a ventilator through your mouth more
Right.
than a week.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we go through this. This is
Mhm.
September.
Yeah.
We go through all this.
Mhm.
October, she's still in the hospital, still on the
Right.
ventilator.
Right.
Well, we're sending her to Nolan Hospital.
Right.
They're sending her to Nolan so they can get her lungs strong enough to get off the ventilator. The only thing that was wrong with her, she had pneumonia and bronchitis.
Right.
But you remember my local doctor, family doctor, that's
Right.
crazy and it doesn't
Mhm.
work on. They
Yeah.
had her convinced she had lung cancer,
No.
so she refused to go to the lung specialist.
Gotcha.
If she had went to the lung specialist, he would have told her you have pneumonia.
Pneumonia. Yeah, and they could.
and
Well, I mean,
bronchitis.
it's yeah. I mean, but that seems like pneumonia and bronchitis seem like something that would have been easily diagnosed by any fucking doctor. But
Exactly.
but goddamn,
what I'm
that's the
saying.
medical system in Alabama. But anyway, go ahead.
So, okay, so we go through all this. We get her down to Nolan Hospital.
Right.
Meanwhile, DHR,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm in control of her because
Right.
I have the password.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that set everything up but meanwhile, DHR gets involved, and DHR gets her a conservator. Well,
Right.
her conservator can't kick me out because I'm the one with the password and I did not give him the password. I'm
Right.
smart enough to not give him the password.
Right.
I didn't give anybody the password.
Password. Right. Okay. Cool. All
If
right.
anybody wants to know what's wrong with her, they are to call me.
You got the password. Okay. Go ahead.
And that way there's not 20 people bothering the people that's trying to make her well.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm gonna tell you, my computer screen just. Oh, okay. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay, my computer just went
Yeah.
blank. Anyway, sorry. But meanwhile, and I'm friends with this hospital because
Mm-hmm.
they said mail her some ponytail holders because the ones we have are breaking.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of mailing her 5 ponytail holders or bungee things that they call it,
Yeah.
I bought 100,
Right.
Bobby, and
Okay.
I send them 100.
Right.
We picked out. Hey,
What's up,
Dirty
DJ? Yeah,
Southpaws.
we're talking about the
We picked
death.
out 10 for her and gave the
Yeah,
rest to the
ponytails.
nurses
The
for everybody
buddy's
else.
mother who's dying in the hospital. What's up? How you
Mother-in-law.
doing? Your mother-in-law. Yeah, she was
Yeah,
dying
well,
in the hospital at the time.
she gets better.
Mm-hmm.
They said 101 days rehab and she can go home
Right.
and she have a nurse come out twice a week. She
Right.
got off the ventilator
Uh-huh.
and she's able to talk. At
Right.
first, she had to have that voice box thing to
Right.
talk,
Yeah.
but then she got to where she could talk.
Right.
And meanwhile, the lawyer is wanting to put her in a nursing home
Right.
and not do rehab.
Right.
So we're trying to get the conservatorship overturned
Right.
because she's in her right mind again.
Right.
She's got all this money saved because guess who was paying her bills
Who was
and
paying her
paying
bill?
for everything? Me.
You. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Because I had no control over the bank account
Right.
because when
Mm-hmm.
she was scammed by those people I told you about,
Right.
when we called the bank, they gave her a new checking account number and stuff, but they didn't transfer Gerald's name back to the account
I
to
got
the
you.
new account.
I got you.
So we're stuck in a hard place.
Right.
So we talked to my lawyer. My lawyer
Mhm.
said, "Look, you have multiple sclerosis.
Right.
We're going to get you a lawyer that will work with the family and that will pay you all your back pay." Because
Right.
the reason why we didn't take her to the emergency room
Right.
was because we sent the car to the shop.
Okay. Okay. I mean, get to the end of the story.
But the end of the story is
Right.
when they took her out of the hospital,
Right.
they were wanting to put her in a nursing home.
Right.
They finally agreed to put her on rehab, is what they told us.
Okay. Rehab. Got you. Okay.
Yeah, they put her on rehab for 12 hours, Bobby.
Uh-huh.
12 hours later, they put
She
her on
was
hospice care.
hospice care. Okay. Yeah, because that's the
And
end
you
of
know
your
what
life.
happens there.
My
Yeah,
dad was on hospice. Yeah, I got you.
you
Okay.
have to be diagnosed with a
You're
disease.
gonna die. That's hospice. You're
Yeah,
going
but
on
you
hospice.
don't die. You
No,
don't die
you
from
start on hospice.
COPD.
You're gonna die. They're not trying to cure you at this point. You're gonna die. You're on hospice.
Yeah, but
Gotcha.
you're supposed to have a disease that you're going to die within 6 months to a year.
Well, anyway,
in
what
the
happened?
state of
What
Alabama.
happened after that? What happened after
When they
that?
put her on the hospice care, they took all her medications away from her. They took the solid food that she was eating and everything away from her.
They tried to
put
kill
her-
her quicker.
They put her on Ensure drinks, and they put her on 2 medications that was pain medication and anti-clotting.
They were just
never
trying to
got
get her to
off.
hurry up and die. Yeah, I got you. They
She
did the
died
same thing to
within
my
20
dad.
She died within 25 days.
Yeah, they did the same
Of being
thing to
put
my
on
dad. I remember. I had hospice nurses coming. I had we had a hospice nurse that stole
But we
stole
didn't
$500 worth of coins. Well, my mom had enough money that she could, and she gave that all away. But anyway, yeah, that's
The
fucked up.
thing about it, when he did it, this is what's fucked up about it. The thing about it, when he did it,
Mhm.
when he was able to move her,
Mhm.
he moved her and did not. He left specific instructions. Do
Right.
not tell the family where she's at.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm smart, Bobby. I'm going to tell you something.
Mhm.
If you need to know something like that,
Mhm.
if day shift follows the rules,
Right.
night shift does not follow the rules.
They don't. Yeah.
So
No.
I
Gotcha.
called the night shift nurse. They told me they moved her to Aberville nursing home.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Slash
All right.
rehab.
So what happened after that?
Well, we were cut off from her for 14 days. I called the
Gotcha.
rehab place.
Right.
He gets mad because I found out where she was.
You probably don't need. I mean, you're going into a lot of detail. I'm just saying
Okay,
this is a
well,
public.
yeah,
This is
I
a
got you.
public. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
really cut it. I mean, cut
It's
all the
cool.
deets. You really.
But
I mean,
long story short was
long
the day
story
that
short.
she.
Yeah, yeah.
The long story short, we were not able to talk to her before she died.
Died. Right.
So we did get one phone call. We took 15 days to get the one phone call because
Right.
we had to hire a lawyer to get the one phone call.
Right.
The day that we talked to her, she said, "Why aren't they doing my rehab? Why
Right.
aren't they feeding me? Why are they treating me like a
Right.
dog?"
Exactly.
So anyway, long story short,
Mhm.
she dies on the 25th of March.
Shit.
25 days after
Right.
we took her from the hospital.
Gotcha. I got
10
you.
days after we finally got to talk to her.
Right.
And when they found out that we were trying to overturn the conservatorship,
Mhm.
they cut the phone calls out again.
Right.
So we never was able to have a proper goodbye with her.
Right.
The day that she passed, they called us the day before she passed away
Mhm.
and told us to come see her. Well,
Right.
by then something happened to her,
Right.
and
Right.
this is how we found out that she was on
Right.
hospice.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
When we get up there, and she's got bruises all over her,
Right.
and she's got the death stare. She's
Right.
got the death lips. Her lips
Right.
are turned in.
Okay. I got you.
And I said, "Why hadn't somebody taken her to the hospital?" The nurse looked at me and said, "We don't take hospice patients to the hospital."
Yeah.
And then she grabs her mouth with both hands
Mhm.
and begs me not to tell the lawyer that she told me because it would cost her her job.
Oh, you got to be
And
kidding. You got to
I'm
be
not.
fucking kidding. Well, I mean, she's a piece of shit. She's a piece of shit.
So,
Anyway.
yeah, so next day she dies within 8 hours of that
Right.
time we saw her.
Gotcha. Okay. Shit.
Okay.
That's fucked up.
No, this gets even more fucked up, Bobby.
Mhm.
I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
When she died the next morning, she died like at 7 a.m. We saw her at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mhm.
Okay, she died at 7 a.m.
Right.
When she dies at 7 a.m., the damn conservator, okay, in Alabama, the conservatorship ends when the patient dies.
Right.
But he waits. He runs down to the bank. He steals all the money out of the savings account and the checking account.
Mhm.
And he does not call us and tell us that she passed away or
Mhm.
anything.
Right.
Okay, so we found out she passed away.
Mhm.
We arranged the funeral home to come get her.
Right.
They wouldn't even let me have her stuff, so I had to
Right.
call a
Mhm.
lawyer. I had to
Right.
fight for that.
Mhm.
And then the probate judge said, "Cindy,
Mhm.
uh, get the money out of her checking account.
Right.
She's got $10,000 saved."
Right. But she
Uh,
didn't have it because they took it.
yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
I got you. 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 You took.
You
Yeah.
know, it took me almost. It took me. We just have got almost all the money back.
Mhm.
And then he turned around and paid himself $4,000 for his services,
Right.
and
Yeah.
told the judge that we fought against him on everything. So
Mhm.
the judge did award him $4,000,
Mhm.
but there's still $2,600 missing.
Yep.
So I'm still back in court, or not in court. I'm
I mean.
still
I mean. I mean. That's
fighting.
you're in this. You're in the
That's
same
crazy.
situation. No, you're in the same situation I'm in. So I'm getting some notes here because I'm gonna have to go through this same fucking bullshit because I'm going through
Yeah,
the
you
same
need
shit.
to protect yourself.
I know, yeah, yeah. I'm figuring this out now because I am in this same fucking situation.
But DHR came out here and told me that she was in rehab.
That's fine.
DHR came out here and looked at the house,
Right.
and she said she's out here as DHR.
Mhm.
When I called 2 days later and I said, "Well, is the house good enough so she could come home?"
Right.
She goes, "I wasn't out there as a DHR worker. I was out there for the lawyer."
Right.
I said, "Well, if I'd known that, your ass would have never got into the hospital,
Well,
into
that's
the
fine.
house."
Oh, I know that. Well, hell, I'm gonna go down and get some more fucking beer. I'm gonna take a
Yeah,
break.
go ahead. I'm gonna go.
You
Oh,
can,
you're gonna come back. Okay, come back then. I'll wait
well,
on
are
you.
you gonna end the stream or?
No,
If you,
no, I can wait. I can
well, no,
wait.
I
That's
can.
fine.
I'll if you. I mean, if you want to end the stream, go ahead and end the stream. I mean, if you're gonna end the stream because I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Oh no, it doesn't matter either way. Whatever you want to do.
What do
If
you
you
want
want
to
to
do?
go, do you want to go visit Davo for a minute and
Uh,
everybody?
well, I'm going to get out of here, click out of here, and I may come and visit Davo, or I may not. But if you want to go ahead and
Yeah,
end the stream and do that, you do that.
yeah.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and end. I may just go to bed. I'll see you later. I
Yeah,
appreciate you.
we'll get. Thank you for talking to me, Bobby. It's
Okay,
really been nice.
thank you for
But hey,
yeah.
yeah, we need Meemaw.
Yeah.
Meemaw, yeah, and if you know, she got 50 likes.
Yeah.
Meemaw, which is our governor, Governor Albany.
Yeah, me
She's
mom.
work. She's working on changing things because when you're a this is the thing. Your primary doctor is supposed to put you in hospice.
Right.
He
Right.
got a doctor that she'd never seen.
Right.
Oh, and that was so funny. Let me tell you real quick. I'm such a good investigator. Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
The paperwork. Oh, and we did save the life insurance policy, by the way.
Well, that's
We
good.
did save the life insurance policy
That's
because of
good.
my good thinking skills.
Right.
But let me tell you real quick. I found out who put her on hospice because when I called her
Right.
insurance company.
Right. Right.
Now I'm a
Okay. Well, who put her? Don't go through the details. Who put her on hospice?
somebody in Everville
Oh, okay.
that we've never seen, and I
That's
called him and
right.
I asked him. I
What did he
said, "What
say?
was?" I said, "What was the terminal illness?"
Right.
On the death certificate, it
Right.
said she died of natural causes and that she had COPD.
Oh, okay.
CPOD is not a legal reason for you to
Okay.
be put
Okay.
on
What is
hospice.
your I mean, what is your point? I mean, so you're
Oh, my point
It
was,
just
I
sounds like
found
there's a
out
bunch of fucking corruption. Is what it sounds like.
that's what it is. The
It's
DHR
fucking
worker,
bunch of corruption.
worker,
Yeah, yeah.
and
It's
I can't. I
DHR.
haven't. I'm going to file complaints with the bar association once we
Hmm.
finish getting our money. Okay,
It sounds like you
and
got, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and click out of here.
they go
I mean,
ahead, but
that's
just be
fucked up.
careful. They
No, yeah.
do
I mean,
this
it's
to
been 2 hours.
a lot of
I'm
people in
exhausted right
Alabama.
now. I'm probably just gonna crash out because
That's fine. I'll
you.
talk to you later.
I will talk to you later, and I appreciate you guessing me. But
It has been nice. I'll talk
it,
to you later, Bobby.
all right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Raid. I'm on raid. There you go.
Oh boy. Okay.